per year where people are just comfortable with the idea of cohabitation, right?
Yes.
Now, what are the issues around that? Because very often people think that if they are cohabitating or doing the whole Vat&Sit thing, that they'll be able to gain something out of it as opposed to being in a civil marriage.
Yes. Unfortunately, there's a time where it was in the news, like people were talking about it. Or no, now if you have lived together for more than 3 months, more than 6 months, then you are considered to be married and you considered to be, yes. They spoke about common law and they said you are considered to be married in community of property, so you get to have a share in the other person's estate, the spouse or the partner's estate and all of that.
Sure.
And I'm here today to just unfortunately say, no, you do not.
And you heard it from her today. She says exactly that, the disappointment.
But if you think about it, you must choose to get married. The institution of marriage itself, you must choose to get married. Even when you get married, you must do it. Open windows, open doors. It must be a free choice. So if I choose to get married, how can or suffer the consequences that somebody who has gotten married? And then after that, you just chose to live together and you are living together, and then after that, you find yourself solely your estate is saying more, mama owns 50% or owns something of yours. No, guys. Like if you think about it, it just if it was done like that, then it's just taking away the freedom of choice. So currently they are thinking about coming up with legislation, about to belong together, what must happen. They're still thinking about it. But it's non-existent, and there's no such thing in South Africa as a common law wife. We've been hearing about it, but I never had common law. Like, what is that?
So technically speaking, we've been lied to.
Not necessarily. They spoke about it, and then people just, they were so excited because of the numbers, A lot of people are just living together. They are cohabiting, So they were so excited about just even the talks about it, or they just took it up, or in my practice, one of the days I was reading some documents, and like official documents, and people were referring to a common law wife. And I was like, what is that? That is not recognized in law. And then it was a serious matter where they were making a girlfriend benefit, and then by visa a common law wife. And I'm like, there is no such. So what are you talking about? No. So even like people in like official, like in serious positions think that just because you guys have lived together for so long, then you are a wife now. No. Somebody must like willingly want to marry you. Yeah.
Speaking of good news, let's just go to a song break, and then after that we're going to get into the legalities that can be accepted around cohabitation.
Hey.